Hey everyone, it's Angela with ROA Off-Road, and I'm here with Claude, and this is his first time picking up your camper, is that right?
Ever. So we bought the camper in September of last year. It's been sitting at ROA, and they've been so gracious with actually keeping it there. and then we said, oh, we got to go pick it up, and then just so happened they had this adventure going on at the same time. And literally, we took it out of the parking lot, and within probably 20 minutes, we were on a dirt road going up a mountain, and it was phenomenal. I mean, we went from being nervous about picking up the camper to being around the crew and Shane, and just a great support system here, and made it so easy to transition from, and believe me, I never ever towed a camper. and the first time I ever did it was up this crazy mountain.
I know, it was your first time going
awesome,
up this off-road.
And it was just awesome. And yeah, so we really love ROA and just the whole, everybody on the staff.
I have to tell you, I'm so impressed with how well you did going up the mountain with your trailer for the first time. That was great. So what did you think about going to Sundance when we went to Sundance?
Well, Sundance, I heard about Sundance but never saw it, and the facility there is incredible. I mean, it's beautiful from, as soon as we walked in. And then we went up on the mountain and we ate lunch up on the top of the mountain and went back down and hung out a little bit. And and then we had stories from George about meeting Robert Redford because he's a local, and it was great. So you had this mix of people who come from California and other places and some locals, and it's just a really, it's a great experience. Not only are you in a new area, but you're with people who know about the area, and it just makes it that much more enjoyable.
So what did you think about our after Friday, Saturday, we went and did Tibble Fork Lake.
Yeah.
It's a reservoir.
Exactly.
What did you and Liz think about that? Liz is his wife, so what did you guys think?
Well, first of all, it's incredibly picturesque. You got the mountains behind it. I don't know exactly the name of the mountain, but it's just right there.
It's Mount Timpanogos.
Yeah, Timpanogos. And but the lake was cold. I mean, I went in, and actually Jordan, who's on the camera too, he went in, and it is cold in there, but it was great. Again, they bring you to places where it's all locals and it's a new experience. And we even saw a guy paddling probably a 30-foot log.
Oh, I know, that was so funny. There's this log out in the lake. I mean, and it had to have been 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, it was a big log. and one guy's out there just paddling along with the log. And it's just like, I don't know. It's been a surreal experience being here this weekend. And yeah.
So what did you think of the caves?
The caves, I've been in several caves, and honestly, the caves around here, or at least the cave we went into, was by far the best. And it wasn't the most spectacular in a way as far as like what you saw, but the idea of the story behind the people who found it, and just the narrowness of it and understanding, and when we went to Pitch Black,
I know,
they shut
wasn't
the
that
caves
great?
down, and it was like, and we were all just standing there, and I don't think any of us experienced what Pitch Black is.
Oh, really? I know, it was
just
crazy. I mean, you could not see anything when they turned off the lights. Yeah.
So, between, but the hike was up there was very challenging.
Well, you and Liz and my husband and I, we're like trying to get up this, mountain. And we're like, okay, just to the next couple of steps, and then we'll take a break.
Another 100 feet. Keep on going. Another 100 feet. We'll make it. And we did.
We did. We made it. That was awesome.
Made it. So it was great. But I think just having everybody around and meeting new people, and it's funny because we had potluck tonight, and I know when I talked to Angela, she said, well, we want potluck so that way everybody can get together and be together and interact. But honestly, since day one, we've all been basically interacting, and potluck was, I think, just a celebration of just the end of trip
Yeah,
and
very
just a way
true.
to kind of end it.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
it's been sweet.
Potluck was something different, I
Yeah.
think, than what you expected it to be.
I think it was great. It was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
We get started, and there's the flies around because
Oh,
we
yeah,
have had some
yeah.
flies.
A little bit of
and-
flies, yeah.
Yeah, just a little. And this little wind came up, kind of blew them away,
Oh, yeah, it
and
was
then
perfect
a little
night.
bit of sprinkle, and like everyone gathered all together
Yeah,
underneath the tents and.
But we've
started
been
to-
all, like last night we were at the fire and there was guitar playing and singing.
Yeah,
and
that was
yeah,
really
that
nice.
was really nice.
I love that too.
So yeah.
And then what did you think about today, the last day when we were?
I thought,
all over
honestly, I told
off-roading.
Shane, I said, because I was driving the Jeep, I didn't take my truck, and Shane let me use the Jeep. And then we were driving along, and then Shane pulled over and said, hey, I'm running low on gas. Why don't you take the truck, and then I'll go with the Jeep and see if the gates open down the road.
Right.
And then I'm sitting there, and then we realized, well, the gate's closed because people are telling us that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to get off the mountain because we're running out of gas.
That's because we had 2 tries of trying to get up into the mountains.
And then I'm in Shane's truck with my wife and Shane's wife, Cynthia, and Courtney, his daughter. And I say, Cynthia, the only way we're going to get down this mountain is if we go in neutral and just like let it go. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. Shane and I and Courtney have been through this a million times. Don't worry about it. Courtney's fine. And she's back there and we're rumbling down the road and she's watching a movie like she didn't even care.
She didn't care. This is what my dad does all the
This is what
time.
my dad does. And then we got down the mountain. I was able to flag a guy down and get some gas from him. And
I know,
very
that was
nice
really
guy.
great. That was
Really
really
nice
great.
guy. So yeah, that to me, I love it when things go a little sideways, and then you have to.
I know you were saying that
Yeah,
earlier
I just
today.
love it. It's just like, yeah, I like it when things go sideways, and you have to improvise and figure a way to get through it. And yeah, and we did it, and then we celebrated with a little ice cream.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Down in Huber, it was great. Well, thank you.
Oh.
We're so glad to have you as roamers, you and your wife Liz.
Oh yeah.
And we're glad that you had a good experience with your camper for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah, and if you're looking at a Dweller 15, I got to tell you, for us, it's a perfect match for us, and it gives us everything we need. So
That's good.
You recommend the bed?
Yeah.
Oh,
what do you
the
think
bed
about
in
that
this
bed?
thing? Yeah, this bed is incredible. I mean, it's like your bedroom in a camper. So yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing
I love
beds.
The
So
Dweller
if
beds.
you like if you like a nice, comfortable bed, get the Dweller.
Well, thank you, Clyde.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right, well, we're signing off, and we hope that you enjoy and hope you come on a roamer adventure with us. Take care, everyone.
All right. Bye-bye.